How's everyone doing on this Friday morning? I'm Mr. Berardi. Has everybody had a good week? Let's get to it. Yeah, let's take you to Wednesday night's game. Besiktas Bashir. They've only been a new team since 1990. Yeah, so United's performance was terrible on Wednesday night. I thought the first goal we had a corner and they went down the other end and no one marked Demba. Like he wasn't offside, he was in his own half. And he scored a goal. Nothing that Dean Henderson could do was poor, strict defended by United. Then the second goal was the same. Like for our goal towards the end of the first half, it was poor defended by them as well. But after that, they defended very well. So we were very poor Wednesday night. We didn't deserve to get nothing out of the game on Wednesday. So well done to Besiktas Bashir. It was their first ever goals that they scored the Champions League group on their debut. And it was their first ever win in the group stage as well. Of course, Raphael played against his old club as well. Former United player. And of course, Demba used to play for Newcastle and Chelsea back in the day. And of course, Martin Skirtle used to play for Liverpool. So well done to those guys. They deserved it. And then the second game that I watched on Wednesday was Barcelona and Dynamo Kiev. Barcelona had a great start to the game. After 5 minutes, Messi was brought down, and he scored a penalty. It was definitely a penalty. And then after that, Barcelona had a chance to go 2-0 about 8 minutes. They hit the bar. Great play. Then after that was Dynamo Kiev. They had a lot of great chances of Dynamo Kiev. I think they had about 2 or 3 good chances in the first half. The keeper to stake it was back in goal. He had a great game for Barcelona on Wednesday. Barcelona probably were lucky to get a win on Wednesday, to be honest with you. Dynamo Kiev played very well on Wednesday. Just unfortunately they didn't take their chances. Yeah. Like they had a perfectly good goal disallowed, but to be fair, it was out of play. That's when they took the short corner. Yeah, so Barcelona to 1-2-1, even though they don't deserve it. Yeah, I think this year Barcelona are not going to win the Champions League this year. Because they have a young team this year, so they're not going to win the Champions League. And I can't see Messi scoring that many again. Maybe another penalty. I can't see him scoring another goal from open play. Yeah, so Simon says Ollie L. Francis. I actually like Ollie. But I would like to keep him in. But if he doesn't get the result away at Everton tomorrow, I think that could be it. Yeah. So the players that should be playing for United: Pogba. That's why Ferguson got rid of him in the first place. I want him out. Mata. He's put good good performance, but he wasn't great on Wednesday. When he had possession of the ball, he didn't lose the ball. He was muscled by their player, Besiktas player, muscled out. And yeah, I don't think Champions League is Mata's level anymore. I'm trying to think who else had a bad game. Bruno Fernandes had a bad game, but I won't get rid of him. He's been our best player. Who else had a bad game? God, can't remember who had a bad game for United on Wednesday. Like Dean Henderson, it wasn't his fault for the 2 goals. It was poor defended by United. Like we definitely need new players, but like Ollie was going to get players to the club. He was going to, of course, get Erling Haaland to the club, Jadon Sancho to the club, but unfortunately we couldn't get them because we didn't want to raise too much money, because we raised too much money over the years, and that team that I couldn't pronounce last week from Russia, Prashir, who lost to Sevilla 3-2 away after being 2-0 up, and of course Sevilla were down to 10 men. Like in the last few minutes in the game, Prashir had possession, and they did put it in the box, and they were slowing it down, and the manager should be frustrated. That Russian team, absolutely, yeah. So check who else is on the chat. Anthony Green 95. Everton United. What you think, Francis? Who's you have in to replace him? Oh, I don't know. Could be the former Tottenham manager Pochettino. Could be rumours. Sorry, I'm gonna say it again. Harry Maguire is. Oh, is that died or something? Or died? Oh, so. Yeah, to be fair, Harry Maguire, the only best game I've ever seen was on his debut against Chelsea. Yeah, which is a shame. I think Ollie should have not given him the captain, which is a shame. For being a good player, he really hasn't done it at United, which is a shame. Yeah. So who else was playing on Wednesday night? Oh, Juventus 1-4-1 away that Hungarish team. I can't pronounce it. Oh, it begins with an F. Oh, can't pronounce it. I do know the name. She's Barros or something like that. Yeah, at least the Hungary team, that's where they're from. I'm delighted that they got a goal, but the last 2 goals or 3, Bilge Barros goalkeeper made errors. I think for the third and fourth goal. Yeah. So so bad goalkeeping errors by the Hungarian team against Juventus. Even though Lorata is still well in the Champions League this year, but unfortunately he didn't do it at Chelsea. Still well at Juventus. Yeah. So who else was playing in United's other group? The team that lost to us a week ago. Leipzig actually got the revenge on PSG because PSG knocked them out of the Champions League last season. So they actually got revenge. To be fair, PSG were missing two of their key players, Mbappe and Neymar. I think they're both injured. Yeah, so Di Maria gave PSG the lead, and then they got a penalty and Di Maria missed. Yeah, so the first goalkeeper to save the penalty in the Champions League this year was a Leipzig keeper. And then Leipzig equalised 1-1. And then Leipzig had a penalty as well, and they scored a penalty. And PSG had two players sent off. I think PSG are going to struggle to get out of the group this year. I think. I really do, because they're going to miss two. They're going to miss two players now, defender and a midfielder, through suspension. Yeah, and I don't know how long Neymar and Mbappe are out for. Like Moise Kean is actually doing very well for them. The Champions League 2 goals and he got assists for Di Maria. Just a shame that he's not getting a chance at Everton. Yeah, I think if he keeps on playing well for PSG, I think Everton will let him go. Right. A bad player. He's not up to it. What can you do, Simon? Yeah, so who else was playing? Chelsea were playing Rennes. Of course, the keeper for Chelsea now was against his whole club on Wednesday. And Chelsea won comfortably 3-0. Tino Werner now is on penalties. Jorginho is no longer on penalties anymore. Because he missed last week in Russia. So of course I got rid of him off my Champions League fantasy team this week on. Yeah, so what can you do? Werner's now on penalties. The first goal that Chelsea scored from the penalty, he was actually lucky, but the power took it through. And who else? Then he scored another penalty. I think the second one was harsh, but unfortunately the Rennes player had to be sent off because that was the second yellow card. Yeah, so second bookable offence. He was unlucky, but he actually came off his leg or knee before he touched it with his hands. And Chelsea had another penalty, and he scored again, Werner. Then the third goal. Jesus, I can't remember who scored now. But they won comfortably 3-0 against Rennes. I say Chelsea would definitely go. Them and Seville would go through out of that group. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Who else was playing on Wednesday night. If it is Senate won, Lazio won. That was an early kickoff as well. The same as the United match on Wednesday. And it finished FC Bruges 0. Borussia Dortmund 3. Haaland scored 2 goals. And Eden Hazard's brother Torland Haaland scored. He got the first. I thought Mignolet he did save headers, but he couldn't get up quick from the rebound. Kind of the same as myself. Nothing you could do about those saves. I like Haaland. I think is going to be the future the next few years. He could be the next best player. I think. And is that all the Champions League games? I think it is. So say wave to Belgrade. Yeah, so let's take you to last night's game, the Europa League. The first game that I was watching, well, that was the only game that I was watching last night. That Austria side, Hapoel Tel Aviv against Dundalk. Dundalk actually had a great start to the game. They took the lead. It was an error by their keeper that made it 1-0 Dundalk, and then 26 minutes gone, it was 1-1. They shot from outside the box, and then they made it 2-1. I think with 12 minutes to go, something like that. But Dundalk were always in the game. But Dundalk actually did play well in the first half last night. But they just couldn't take their chances. And that was the difference. They didn't take their chances. Like Duffy was true on goal, hit it straight at the keeper. Yeah, then so they Hapoel Tel Aviv made it 2-1, and then I think it was 7 minutes later. 6 or 7 minutes later, can't remember now. Macmillan then was brought down. Cleverly brought down. Like the player was going to touch the ball, but Macmillan was cleverly there first, and he was brought down. Dundalk penalty, and Macmillan made it 2-2, but only just. The keeper had 2 hands on the ball, but couldn't keep it out. I think the penalty would have been retaken anyway, because he was off his line very early. So it was 2-2. Then a couple of minutes later, they I think they had a free kick. Or I can't remember now. I know he crossed free kick. I know he crossed the ball, something like that. And the keeper who replaced Rodgers should have stayed in this line. And it was 3-2. Then fourth goal. Nothing you could do about the fourth goal. It was a good. It was low and hard and it went in. And then towards the end, Dundalk had another penalty, and Macmillan scored another penalty, but unfortunately it was that consolation, and that was the final whistle. it was a great effort by Dundalk, but not enough, because you don't get nothing. You don't get no money for it, unfortunately, as well. To be fair, that was actually Dundalk's best performance in Europa League, even though they lost. But unfortunately, they don't get nothing out of it. Yeah, so moving on, the Women's Champions League on Wednesday night, it was great effort by Peamount United. They didn't lose the normal time. They lost on penalties. If Anya Gorman had not missed the penalty, then Peamount United would have went through. Because Glasgow, I think they missed the fourth or fifth penalty, something like that. And then the manager's daughter, Lauren O'Callaghan, missed the penalty, and Glasgow City went through. To be fair, it was a great effort. It was a great effort by Peamount United ladies team, because Glasgow City, they were actually the last 8 last season, in the Women's Champions League. So yeah, they'd be disappointed to go out, but they could be happy with their performance. Just unlucky, went down to penalties. It's like a lottery. Just the way it goes. Like I've never lost in the penalty shootout. Yeah, but I have missed a penalty before in the shootout. Happens to other people. Yeah, and you have to take it like a man. Yeah. P.O. Ollie's sacked. It could happen this weekend. Oh, Mr. Byrne. By the way, happy birthday yesterday, pal. He was 35. Yeah, so the Champions League fantasy this week, I picked up 66 points. It was my lowest points of the season in the Champions League. But to be fair, me captain was perfect, so I have no blank in the Champions League fantasy. I put Sterling as captain. He failed, so I changed it to Messi on Wednesday. But he did get me 8 points, because he was actually brought down from the penalty, because he gets an extra 2 as well. So he got me 8 points. But I could have put Haaland as captain, or I could have put Trent Alexander-Arnold as captain again. But what was it to be? By the way, it was a great performance by Liverpool on Tuesday, beating Atalanta 5-0 away. And of course, the biggest surprise was Mönchengladbach hammering Shakhtar Donetsk away 6-0. That was a big surprise. Cause I thought that would be a tight game. Cause Shakhtar Donetsk had a great start to the group, and then Mönchengladbach hammered them in their own backyard 6-0, and it was Mönchengladbach's biggest ever away win in the Champions League, 6-0. Yeah, so 2 players scored a hat-trick, one for Mönchengladbach. Excuse me. And Jota scored a hat-trick for Liverpool as well. He's actually done very well for Liverpool since he's come from Wolves, to be honest with you. So he's done really well. Check who else is on the shot. South William Street. How you doing? How you doing? Darren. Oh, somebody else is on. How are you doing, Kevin? Are you well? Fortunately, I won't be able to see it this year because of what's going on and stuff. Of course, the deadline today, the Premier League fancy is at 4 o'clock this afternoon, so you're going to 4 o'clock, everyone. Yeah, so last weekend I picked up 77 points last weekend, and my captain this weekend is going to be Harry Kane at the moment, because West Brom are just conceding loads of goals. I don't know whether to make a transfer, like a two free transfers, but I don't know whether I'm going to make them or not. The same as last week. I think the best fixture this weekend, Chelsea is a home banker against Sheffield United. Who else? Tottenham was away banker away at West Brom. That's another one. And probably West Ham is a home banker against Fulham in the London Derby. Yeah, so I think that will happen. But you never know. The Premier League is mad this year. So what is going to happen in the future? So I better love you and leave you. Enjoy your weekend and stay safe. Always true, damn true. Bye bye.